So I commend James Corbett for this Patriot Mythology episode, but the hits just keep on coming. Of course, the latest episode of the Sunday Update, Diet, Injections and Injunctions, and perhaps more importantly, an excellent new entry in his film, literature, and the New World Order series. This time, Franz Kafka's The Trial. Of course, interviews, Bob Chapman, Dr. James Beck, interviews coming out constantly. Huge, amazing work, as always, from CorbettReport.com. We're now going to shift gears over to the newest site in the kingdom of the monarchy, of the media. It's called holyhexes.com, getting into the Papa culture. Let's blast through these headlines on alleged Armageddon ambassadors and audio assault. The psychology of Armageddon. Why do Americans want Jesus to come back and end it all? This article, as are the next couple we're going to mention, all come from a site called goddiscussion.com. And I grew up with this. I have a background in this sort of fire, brimstone, Southern Baptist upbringing of the rapture. And you won't have to go through anything bad on earth. So that's the simple, almost glib explanation or answer to this question. Why do Americans want Jesus to come back and end it all? Because they think they're gone. Furthermore, from goddiscussion.com, speculation rages on. This is what we were just referencing with the latest from groundzeromedia.org. UFO battles, the Elohim and Jerusalem. This post getting into the strange lights that are kind of amazing, to say the very least, if you check out the videos. But then it gets even stranger. Newborn baby left at the Dome of the Rock reignites proclamations of signs and wonders at the Temple Mount. Strange things are afoot at the Temple Mount. Obama names second round of faith-based advisors. You can get that from BeliefNet. And even more, Obama reappoints Susan Cook, a prominent Christian pastor, as religious freedom ambassador. And of course, it's all amid controversy. Welsh cult leader had sex with girl. That's from the UK press. 7 religious companies besides Chick-fil-A, you know, like Tyson Foods or Walmart or even Forever 21. And that's from the Belief blog. And again, I remember Chick-fil-A. It was right next to the movie theater, which I wasn't allowed to go into. But blasting out the rest of the headlines, assault suspect claims to be a vampire. This story coming out of Alabama from WKRG. Evan Brown, alleged vampire wannabe, now seeing his case headed for a grand jury. And as if all of that wasn't ridiculous enough, we'll close out this blast of pop culture headlines with a little bit of audio satire from The Onion.
It's The Onion Radio News. A family dog is barking at evil. This is Doyle Redland reporting. A terrier owned by the Reed family of Medford, Oregon, was barking at evil again last night. Spraggles, a 4-year-old neutered male, used his canine instincts to detect the presence of an unseen sinister force before cornering it momentarily in a bedroom closet. Owner Ed Reed was there.
There was nothing in that closet but Grandma's old wedding gown and a hammer. I have no idea what got him so riled up.
At last report, Spraggles was in the Reed's backyard barking at yet more evil, this time in the form of a newspaper page swirling in the wind. Doyle Redland for The Onion Radio News, online at theonion.com.
See, now The Onion has it all. Dogs barking at evil in Oregon and sinister forces. It's all there for you, and that's why I had to start holyhexes.com. So, furthermore, from The Independent, Pope's organs much too holy to donate to mere mortals. Joey Ratz has tried to scotch rumors that he carried an organ donor card after his secretary revealed that his ascension to the position of the Holy Father means he's no longer able to bequeath his body parts to lesser mortals. And as if that wasn't enough, Forgive me, iPhone, for I have sinned. Confess on the go with new app from the BBC, touting it proudly. The Catholic Church has approved an iPhone app that helps guide worshipers through confession. The Confession program has gone on sale through iTunes for $1.99 here in the States. Described as the perfect aid for every penitent, it offers users tips and guidelines to help them with the sacrament. Now, senior church officials in both the UK and US have given it their seal of approval in what is thought to be a first. The app takes users through the sacrament in which Catholics admit their wrongdoings and allows them to keep track of their sins. Confession. And then the update, of course, then the Catholic Church came back out and said, no, you can't confess via this new iPhone app. So more on this story from Reuters and CBS and CNN, and I even did the extra work that most sites don't do, and that's give you the link to the thing you're talking about, whether it's a new report released or something. In this case, an app. I provide you the link to the iTunes store to go check it out. Now go say 5 hail whatevers. Death of the Phoenix, an interesting bit in Jewish Kabbalah. Jewish Kabbalists believe that the ancient civilization which God judged was advanced far beyond our own due to the enlightenment of its inhabitants by an extraterrestrial race of gods, those fallen angels who mated with human women, mentioned in Genesis 6, with a link for you. Genesis 6, 1 and 2. This is the Nephilim. This is something that we could touch on in a number of different areas, and we will begin to on holyhexes.com, dipping our toes into different areas. And again, we're trying to grow the monarchy, trying to grow the kingdom and pass the keys off to folks, and we've now got someone on at least each site. And I'll spill more about all that stuff as time goes on. But lastly, on holyhexes.com, it's the latest episode from Red Ice TV, Symbolism in Logos. And what a perfect way to end our coverage on holyhexes.com, because, again, this gets to the heart of what I think we want to cover and shine a light on, especially the excellent work from others. That's, for the most part, we're aggregators. And the main content, a lot of times from Media Monarchy, comes from the audio and video, telling the story of the week. I'm just trying to shine a light on stories other people are telling and put it together in a compelling text and path. Symbolism in Logos. You can, of course, go back and get the other first 3 episodes, and they're all about an hour apiece, and they're excellent. They're exactly the really cool, inquisitive work that we love from Red Ice Creations. And now what do we got to go over? We got to blast off to cyberspace war. So as we bring up our stories, and as we may make the browser crash, I'll take this opportunity to again mention what we were just referencing. We've got my man Zach here in Portland and Steve in London starting to post stories on holyhexes.com. We got Melissa out on the East Coast on Food World Order. We got Alan in Omaha here on Cyberspace War. So the DEF CON headlines: harsh sentences, Trojan horse, hot file. Sounds salacious, doesn't it? Hackers hit NASDAQ computers. And I haven't fully gotten into this story, but from what I could gather, it was basically just done to do it. There was no damage ultimately done. Hopefully, as they would say, with a white hat. You can get more on that from Business Standard. Asking the question, are we becoming hypnotized by our LCD screens? With, of course, the videos to go along with people falling into fountains and falling on the subway tracks as we're walking around texting and playing games. Have we shifted from the flicker rate of the television screen to the new LCD screen? Another question, will these pole shifts that we've already seen happening, and they've repainted the alignments of airports in Tampa, Florida, is it possibly connected to the mass animal die-offs? Pole shifts occurring, earth changes occurring, underway. It's going to bring more weather chaos, and of course we have to make sure this doesn't all feed into the idea that we should pay carbon indulgences to Al Gore and the Rothschilds and JP Morgan. Child porn prosecutions and harsh sentences rising dramatically. That from the Canadian Press. FCC net neutrality is a regulatory Trojan horse. So says the EFF. More on that from Threat Level. And from Ars Technica, the MPAA is suing hotfile.com for direct infringement, copyright infringement, and just theft on a staggering scale. Hotfile is, if you follow the logical progression of what we were doing through Napster and then what we could do through BitTorrent, it's just basically putting things up on a website and you download it. Our last note on this, DEF CON blast of cyberspace war headlines. Twitter valued at $10 billion as now Google and Facebook and all the other social network sharks circle. And so I ask, perhaps completely rhetorically, will they be the latest sellout? Will Twitter be the latest startup, small, great idea company to sell their idea? Is that the American dream? The real American dream is it to sell out now?